VCU has 99 sworn police officers. Each of my officers are fully certified by the Department of Criminal Justice Services. They have the same authority as Richmond Police, and VCU Police along with Richmond Police share concurrent jurisdiction in and around the VCU campus. Both campuses are patrolled 24 hours a day by both VCU Police as well as Richmond Police in some of the surrounding neighborhoods and communities. The VCU Police Department is nationally accredited by the International Association of Campus Law Enforcement Administrators. This allows us to use some of the best practices in both campus security and campus law enforcement. What we do on a regular basis is we strategically position our officers in high visibility locations. These tend to be the locations where the majority of our students, faculty, and staff travel at certain times of the day.
The Richmond Police Department and Virginia Commonwealth University Police Department have a long-standing partnership. We patrol both the campuses and the residential neighborhoods that the students reside in. We work in partnerships, we create initiatives. When there are crime issues that affects both the neighborhoods within the city and on campuses, we come together and have meetings so we can address those issues. The Richmond Police Department holds 2 daily staff meetings each week on Mondays and Fridays. Representatives from the Virginia Commonwealth PD, they're present and we're sharing information. I can appreciate the VCU Police Department having jurisdiction outside of their core campus. I think that's important. I always say with the help of VCU, it's a force multiplier for the Richmond Police Department. But it's not only when we talk about addressing crime issues. There are other instances whereby VCU supports us and we support them when we talk about protests in the city. But not only that, there are a lot of sessions when we have town hall meetings, when we have forums, both on the campus and outside the campus, and we provide staffing to address issues on the campus, and they provide their resources to talk to the citizens in our community. When we look at policing, policing is very challenging today, and you have to have the partnerships of all law enforcement in the region. And I tell you, again, the strong partnership and relationship that we have with the VCU PD, it makes for a better understanding, especially a sense of security, not only for the staff and the students, but even for those folks who live in our communities outside of the core campus.
You know, the best way to characterize the VCU department, as I've come to believe, is that the city is lucky to have a second fully accredited, fully staffed department within its jurisdictional boundaries. And I think that most of my colleagues, if not all, feel the same way. Chief Venuti is no stranger to us, and I think that's the case for several officers on the VCU force. They're consummately professional, they're always prepared. VCU, interestingly enough, has become a model to the rest of us in the way that it has increased the visibility of the department in a constructive way. The VCU department does a good job of sort of blending its role between enforcement and traditional policing and community support and bolstering. And so you do a wonderful job of community policing. You get out of your cars, you appear in neighborhoods on your bikes, you tend to know your communities and you know your student bodies. And that sort of rapport and relationship is invaluable to us, if for no other reason than having an accurate picture of what's actually happening in the neighborhoods.
What we're constantly trying to do here at VCU is come up with new and different ways to enhance safety and security here. We've implemented the use of a lot of technology that actually makes the campus a whole lot safer for students, faculty, and staff. We offer at no charge for students the LiveSafe app, which is a mobile application that goes right on their handheld device, and they can communicate and send information directly to the police department via the app. We've got hundreds and hundreds of video cameras strategically placed and positioned. We've got very comprehensive coverage on both of our campuses.
All of our residence halls are single entrance, and so we have 24-hour desk with desk assistants that are working at all of the desks. So all of our residence halls have residential information desks. And then we also have a guest sign-in process for non-residents as well. Our staff are trained on how to get in touch with VCU PD if they're ever in need of of assistance with a police emergency or even non-emergency police response, our staff are trained to contact them and how to contact them. Additionally, we also partner with Residential Life and Housing and VCU PD on a variety of community building programs throughout the year. Every fall, VCU PD and Residential Life and Housing work together on a Rams Patrol Residential Theme Week, which is really all based on safety and security in the residence hall. How do we educate our students that live with us to be safe, and how do we, again, continue that partnership with VCU PD?
Safe Zone is actually part of a national program, and at VCU it is a program to try to educate, increase awareness, and increase sensitivity to people who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning, and the challenges that they face.
So students can request to talk to a Safe Zone trained officer, and that's a pretty neat program we've got going on. So I would definitely encourage students to reach out if they need assistance, particularly to VCU PD. It's a great group of people, and if somebody wants to, they can specifically request a Safe Zone trained officer. We really enjoy collaborating with PD to make all of those diverse students feel safe and comfortable here on campus.
All forms of violence are prohibited at VCU. This includes dating violence, domestic violence, stalking, and sexual assault. VCU Police has implemented the You Have Options program. The You Have Options program gives survivors control over what information they share with police officers. Should something happen, we want everyone to feel comfortable coming forward to VCU police officers.
So for many years, the office has worked closely with the department. The department obviously investigates crimes and incidents that occur on VCU's campus, and then we prosecute them as active cases. And so what VCU does, in my opinion, is ensure that there is an immediate frontline response to incidents on your campus.
Underage drinking and serving underage affects students' personal, academic, and professional lives. We started the RVA Buzzkill campaign at the VCU Police Department to educate students about the downside of drinking. So on college campuses, there's a crossroad between alcohol use and sexual assault. If someone's been drinking, they may not be able to give consent. RVA Buzzkill is an education campaign to help educate and inform students of the dangers of alcohol consumption. So RVA Buzzkill was designed around 5 themes: DUI and impaired driving, hosting parties off campus, sexual assault, how alcohol affects athletes and their ability to perform, arrests, and future professional licensing. Collaboration and partnerships are what makes campaigns like this successful. All the colleges in the city of Richmond and the Richmond Police Department partnered with VCU on this project. Students are at VCU to succeed, and we don't want alcohol use to put them in danger or prevent them from pursuing their careers.
My name's Greg Felton, and I'm the External Relations Officer for VCU Police. I'm the VCU Police contact for students living off campus. Students and parents should be aware that the VCU Code of Conduct covers off-campus behavior.
I think what's really, really important here at VCU is education, education, education. And we're constantly taking every opportunity to help better educate our students on developing safe habits. We want to ensure that our students are safe for the time that they're here at VCU, as well as try and give them the foundation that they will use and rely on to remain safe for the rest of their lives. I encourage everyone who wants to find out more about the programs and initiatives that we offer to go to the VCU Police website. We have a lot of information that is very readily available and easy to find on the VCU Police website.